This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I sure enjoy being here helping you with playing the guitar. This is lesson 33 in the mini course on basic chords and strumming. Getting this far into the course, in these last few lessons, I'm going over different types of chords that we run into from time to time. So we've already worked on the basic chords, we've worked on bar chords and power chords in this mini course. We worked on various strumming techniques, but in these last few lessons, I'm just going over some chords that we run into from time to time. In this lesson, I'm going to go over the Sus4 chord, or a suspended chord. So we run into these, they're kind of cool. The chord symbol has the root note, so like A, D, and E. And then Sus4, or sometimes it'll just say Sus. It doesn't always have the 4, but these are Sus4 chords. In a couple lessons from now, in lesson 36, when I go over Sus2 chords, you'll see that there's a difference between Sus4 and Sus2. But this is the Sus4 chord, and that's the case whether the 4 is there or not. If you just see A sus or D sus, E sus without the 4, those are also usually indicating Sus4 chords. That's sort of the standard way of seeing that chord symbol. Sometimes we just get rid of the 4. So what are Sus4 chords? Well, what happens with a Sus4 chord, or a sus chord, or suspended chord, is that we take the third of the chord and we replace it with the fourth of the chord, and that gives us a suspension sound. So in all of these, the fingerings up top are sort of suggestions. There's other ways you can do it, but I've written them in relation to how you might go from the chord that we already know, like A to A sus4, or D to D sus4, or E to E sus4. They have a similar pattern. So with A, all we're doing is changing what would normally be at the second fret of the second string and going 1 fret higher. So this is where the third of our chord is, and now it goes up and is a suspended fourth. So I play my A, as you know, in this mini course with my index finger on that second fret of the third string, middle finger on the second fret of the fourth string, and then ring finger on that second fret of the second string. So now we're just going up 1 fret higher. You can also just move your ring finger over, or sometimes it happens where we'll just change our fingers around altogether. So index, middle, and ring can go up here. If you want to play that one, get comfortable with the A sus4, going back and forth from A to A sus4, just like that. And I'm going to use the strumming pattern just like I am right now. Down, down, up, down, up. As we work on new chords, we'll use the strumming pattern, one of the ones that we're the most familiar with. So that's A sus4. D sus4 does the same kind of thing. We have a D chord, how you'd normally play it. Index finger, second fret of the third string. Middle finger, second fret of the top string. And then ring finger, third fret of the second string. So the D sus4, the third of that chord is also that highest place we have a finger. So the second fret of the top string goes 1 fret higher, so D up to D sus4. And you can just go back and forth between D and D sus4. Get comfortable with that. Just like so. Now E sus4 is the same kind of thing. We have our index finger normally for E is at the first fret of the third string. Middle finger goes at the second fret of the fifth string. Ring finger goes at the second fret of the fourth string. We have our E chord. To make it a suspension, we're just taking what would normally be here and going 1 fret higher, 2. So you can put your pinky on there. In all these cases, I'm just throwing the pinky on that 1 fret higher. We have E. So I have middle finger, second fret, fifth string, ring finger, second fret, fourth string, pinky, second fret, third string. I had to look at it for a second. So E to E sus4. Going back and forth between those two. And here's a little chord progression we can play to sort of practice all of those in a nice fashion. So A to A sus4, then we'll go D to D sus4, E to E sus4, back to A twice. So you got 1, 2, ready, and we got A to A sus4, to D sus4, this time where we do A to Asus4 twice, D to Dsus4 twice, E to Esus4 twice, and then we'll play A a couple times there to end it off. 1, 2, ready, and you got A to Asus4. We'll do it again. A to Asus4. Then we'll go up to D to Dsus4. To Dsus4. Then we'll go to E to Esus4. To E to Esus4. And let's just go back to A. Time just as written. 1, 2, ready, and A to Asus4, D to Dsus4, E to Esus4, and A. Okay, so that wraps us up for this lesson. Now in the next lesson, I'm going to go over how we can have dominant 7th chords that are suspended. So E7 sus, or A7 sus, or D7 sus. We're going to look at those. I'll see you in that next one. Keep having a blast playing the guitar. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.